Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have some light bulbs, some headlight bulbs, some LED light bulbs. They've sent me other light bulbs in the past. Today I'm going to be installing their newest tech, their X5 series. So these X5 series are supposed to last longer, higher quality, able to keep light bulbs cold or cool, I should say, brighter light. So the car I'm installing it today is the car I've had probably the longest of any of the cars I drive, and that is my 2013 CT200H. That car actually does have LED bulbs in it, but they're super outdated. I drove the car recently in the rain, in the dark, and compared to other cars out there with more updated LEDs, it definitely wasn't as bright as it should be. So thank you for sending these out for me to review, to install, to try out. It should be better than the ones I have on there. And they also sent me another pair to use for the high beams as well. So the low beams, the high beams, that'll all be taken care of today in the 2013 CT200H. Should be an easy install. But before we do the install and before we do the review and test them out, let's do an unboxing. I haven't opened them yet, so we'll get to see what is in the box. You can see I'm a fan of Auxito too, because I actually bought these LEDs on my own. This is for another video. We'll get to that soon. Also, forgot to mention, if you use my affiliate link down below and my discount code, that'll help the channel out as well. But we'll go in here and with the matching knife, so it's all tight. Let's see. It says it comes with a user manual, gloves, and I guess that's the bulbs. Indeed, look at the gloves. Oh, that's nice. So each pair comes with gloves, and then zip ties too. We're gonna need that. Looks like some two double-sided stickies, and an Allen wrench. I think this is to adjust the bulbs themselves. But here they are. These are hefty. Let's see, try not to. I think I could just take this out. And then you could see it comes with its own little like ballast. I think that's what they call it. Basically, it looks like a miniature amplifier if you're old school. Yeah, like a car stereo system. That's what that looks like. You got the LED bulb itself, two-sided. You got a rubber O-ring. Looks like a fan, so these will be nice and cool. And then, yeah, upgraded, updated. Should be an easy install as well. We'll get started. Okay, here is the stock. Well, okay, I should explain. This is the high beam stock color. The original color was this as well for the regular, the low beam. But like I said, this one's a very outdated LED bulb, and although it looks obviously better than this one that we're upgrading to should look even better. And again, the high beam, this dull one that doesn't really do anything. So we're gonna get those two out. It should be pretty easy, if I'm not mistaken. Should be able to just reach into here. You could take this off to give you a little bit more room. Whoops. Okay, I already popped that out. Don't worry. Yeah, if you pop this off, it should give you even more hand wiggle room. So just reach in there. Should be very easy. Let's get to it. Yeah, just to make it easy, I popped this one out. It's just all these little tabs that you have to pop out, and you should be able to reuse them, no problem. So this one, just twisting to the left, and the bulb comes right out. Here it is right there. Just a matter of twisting to the left. This pops out. There you go. The ballast is going to connect to here, and then the bulb's going to be separate on the LED version. So let's see, I'll connect this. Not sure if there's more than one way for this to go in, so I say always try them out before you put them in place, so you're not, although the ballast should be easy to redo. Actually, yeah, let's get the bulb in a safe place. Wow, okay. That was super easy. This fits perfectly in the high beam spot. So it's just a matter of lining up the tabs, just lining them up and then twisting it. So basically you're going to start off kind of offset like this, in, and then twist to the left, and you're in. Ooh, okay, we are good now. So this is with the high beam on, and then your stock or low beam, or not stock, but the old LED. So now you see the difference compared to that to this. Oh yeah, really good. Okay, now let's get this one switched out. Look at this. Ooh, here's our old one. You can see this one's pretty outdated. All right, so even if you have an LED bulb already, it might be outdated, like this one. Good look at that. Also, what I'm interested in trying or seeing is how noisy the fan is, because on this one, the old one, it is super noisy. Not to say, I have no idea. Like, I couldn't tell earlier when the high beam was on if that was a combination of both fans making a lot of sound, or this old one. So not that it's a huge problem, I'm just interested in that. So this one, nicer, newer, more updated for 2025, 2026. Okay, so here's something interesting. You could actually adjust this ring here, and that's why you have the little Allen wrench. So then you can go into this one opening here and just tighten that into place. So these parts that go into the slot don't have to necessarily be in the same spot like the manufacturer gives it to you, and you can actually adjust it. Okay, a suggestion, just because I'm having trouble, I took a photo of what that looks like because it has to go in a specific way. So if it's a hard to see place, if it's a spot that's hard to see, take a photo. Ooh, okay, a couple of things. Okay, so this is without the high beam. You got the new light bulb in there. And I'm going to be honest with you, let's see. Let me see if I can compare. Oh yeah, there's definitely a difference. There's definitely a difference. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but oh yeah, there's definitely a difference. This one, the new one is definitely brighter. I'm not just saying that. Hopefully you guys can see it, but this has got more of like a dim, almost purplish light to it. This has a bright white light to it. So hopefully, oh yeah, definitely. I think you can see that in camera too, because you could almost still see the projector on this one, whereas this is just, it's just so much light that you can't, on camera at least, you can't tell the projector there. Another thing is, let's see if the microphone can pick this up. That's the fan of the old one, like this, okay? There's two bulbs here. And you could barely hear it. You might still be able to hear that one. That one is so loud that it's drowning out the sound, a little bit of sound this one's making. So it's brighter and it's quieter. We'll get this one switched out and you'll hear the difference. Look at this. The high beam on the passenger side was already starting to get pretty messed up there. You can see a little black spot there as well. Also, I suggest that there's this little thing. I think it's connected to the air intake. You could just pop these two out and just move it out of the way. That'll make things easier. If you could somehow get the the windshield wiper fluid nozzle thing out of the way too, that might be helpful, especially for the high beam. But I think, obviously I managed to take it out even without this out of the way, but I don't know, maybe you have bigger hands or something. All right, here you go. Completely done. Got the two new headlights. It definitely looks better than the old LEDs. So I think this proves that even though you already have LED bulbs upgraded in your car, they might be outdated. You might have gotten them a long time ago and they're not the best that you can get. So Auxito put together something brand new, higher quality, should last a lot longer, definitely brighter, and then something I don't think they even thought about considering other LED owners. Remember that sound I was talking about? That's it. Like, there's barely, it's not a big deal, but it was something super noticeable, especially with a hybrid when the engine's not actually running, like right now, for example. And these fans are way quieter than the old one. So let's get the high beams on together so you can see the whole thing. All right, now that we're all set, as you can see, it's still a lot of daylight. So I want to try these as it gets darker so I can show you guys at night what this looks like. I also want to take it for a drive. So from a driver's perspective, I can say with my honest opinion what it's like. As far as the Lexus CT specifically, again, I took this off just to make it a little bit easier. You could stretch the panel that I took out, but it's so easy to just pop off and then put back together. It's super easy. And this passenger side by far is the hardest. There's things in the way like the coolant, and also the windshield wiper fluid, and then this little piece from the, I believe it's the intake. Also this right here connects to the, I believe it connects to the coolant. You could just pop that off. All those things make it easier to get into. The smaller the hand, the better. But I was able to do it, so no problem. I'll just pop these back in, pop that back in, and wait for it to get a bit darker outside, and I'll give you guys some more of a honest review of these. But so far as installation, brightness, and quality, the fan sound, which I think some people don't think about, especially if they're not switching from old LED to new LED. They don't think about that as well. So so far all of that is great. I just want to do that night test real quick, so I'll put it back together and then we'll go to the dark. All right, now we're in the Lexus, and yeah, it's gotten darker. Check that beam of light. It is so nice out here on the garage door. I'll give you a look. Oh yeah, nice and bright. Go with the high beam. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay, that's good. All right, look at that. That is nice. That is a really nice and bright light. It's not high where it's like blinding anyone, but it is. Look at this. We got a good amount of the street lit up. This is definitely a difference from even the LEDs I had before. And I could tell it was gonna be this bright once I like compared the two. Like, yeah, the other one was, you know, white compared to the stock light bulbs, but it didn't have the brightness this one has. It's gonna be nice to have these, and then look at the high beam. Oh man, that's good. All right, so that pretty much wraps up the video. Definitely recommend the Auxito car light bulbs. I mean, I've been using them even on my own, even without them sending me some. Like, for example, this one here, I have some fog lights that I'm going to install on the RX, so that's going to come out soon. But thank you to Auxito for sending these out for me to review, to try out, and to keep onto my CT200H. Definitely brighter. It takes up more space, so it's more visible, more visibility. It says that it's supposed to last longer than the older LEDs. Also, there's no errors. I forgot to mention that. So like, you don't have to worry about your car showing any errors for using an LED, because I know some cars or some LEDs will show an error when using. So like, for example, on my Alfa Romeo 4C, show an error for the license plate lights on the LEDs. Those aren't Auxito, they're a different brand, so I need to get on that. Also, they come with a 2-year warranty, so that's actually pretty good. So if anything does happen to the bulb for some reason, you're covered for up to 2 years, so that's a long time. Honda Prelude, I have Auxito bulbs in the interior as well on that one. Also the headlights as well. So there is a link down in the description that you can use, where not only does it help the channel, but it also helps you out, because I have a discount code that you could use there at the bottom as well. So yeah, use the code, use the link, helps out the channel as well. Again, not necessarily sponsored, but they did send me the bulbs. They didn't give me instructions on like I have to give a good review or anything like that. This is just like, here, try out these bulbs, do your review, do your thing. And that's exactly what I did, and I'm super happy with them. Again, link down in the description. Make sure you subscribe, like, share with anyone that might like this type of content. And I have more Auxito content coming in soon for the Lexus RX that they didn't send the bulbs. I'm just doing it myself. So anyways, that's gonna do it. Talk to y'all later.